Today is Monday, January 20th, and this is your forecast for the western United States. A lot of folks have the day off because, of course, it is Martin Luther King Day, but we are looking at some very strong gusty winds today that will keep the weather offices busy at least, and probably even some firefighters, as of course we're still dealing with extreme high fire dangers here throughout southwestern parts of the country, and especially here in Southern California. So let's get on with the forecast. We had a little bit of fog overnight, some clouds yesterday. That is clearing now. The winds will increase this afternoon. I think late this afternoon into this evening, those wind gusts at times exceeding maybe 35 or 40 miles per hour in Los Angeles, but north of LA, those winds could be gusting 50 to 60 miles per hour, maybe even higher. Those winds will subside after midnight tonight, and then tomorrow I think we'll be dealing with a lot lighter wind, although there still will be some gusts, maybe around 20. Fog early this morning in San Diego. It'll turn windy this afternoon, and cool and windy conditions for you later on this evening. So the damaging winds are mainly in the red here, where we do have some high wind warnings in effect. Wind gusts as high as 70 miles per hour, but of course the areas that have quite a bit of brush, that's quite dry, that's where we have the extreme high fire danger. So just make sure that you're not doing anything that's going to contribute to a risk of fire, and then also pay very close attention to any advisories that may come from local officials as fires begin to break out in these very high fire danger conditions. Extreme cold over the northern United States, but the cold air spills all the way down to the southeast, and a historic winter storm underway already in Texas, and that will spread east. Places like New Orleans and the panhandle of Florida have some of their first winter storm warnings in more than a decade. As we head back here in the west, 63 today in Sacramento, 51 in Vegas, 66 for you in Phoenix, 60s, but upper 60s for San Diego and Los Angeles. That's thanks to those Santa Ana winds. It cools down the deserts, but then it actually warms us up here between the mountains and the beaches. So temperatures in the 60s, mid 60s for Palm Springs and Brawley, but just about the same here for Oceanside and Santa Barbara. As those winds continue, the warmth will build, so we'll look at mid 70s by Wednesday. We could actually be near 80 on Thursday, and then the winds will shift again with an onshore flow probably setting up by the time we get to next weekend, and that will mean highs closer to 60 degrees. All right, that is your Monday morning weather update. I hope everyone has a good start to their week, and remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.